Howdy y'all, my name is Andrew McRae, and today I'm be persuading y'all to believe that Attack on Titan is the best fictional story ever. If you ever wanted to watch or read a fictional story that will leave an impact on you, Attack on Titan is the best fictional story ever. I have both read and watched it, and it is by far the best thing I've ever heard. It was engaging and teaches life lessons. Today I'll explain why Attack on Titan is an absolute masterpiece. First, I'll start by explaining the plot. It starts off really simple. Three main characters, one of them being Eren Yeager, the other being Mikasa and Armin. All of them being very different from each other. But it starts out with three walls, and there's these monsters on the outside. Sounds pretty simple, but as the story goes on, our main characters join a military group to survey the outside and try to kill these said monsters called Titans. The story keeps on going. There's lots of plot twists, lots of characters that you like end up dying, lots of characters that you like end up betraying the main characters. You figure out there's a whole nother world. So, for next we're talking about how good every character is. The way each of them are written is very different. It portrays who they are. Mikasa, who is one of the three main characters, her parents were killed in front of her, but the main character, Eren Yeager, was there, so we see that she has attachment issues with him, as she needs him to almost survive because of that incident. Armin, another of the main characters, ends up being a military general because all he does is study all day, and he becomes very smart. Eren Yeager, his biggest thing is he wants freedom. He's sick of being tied in the walls. He sees himself and everyone else as a sheep. Everyone else just wants to follow and be okay with being in the walls. Him knowing that that's not the kind of life he wants. Another one of the characters that had great development was Reiner. Reiner was one of the characters who betrayed our main cast. And we figure out that he's from a completely different island. An island we didn't even know existed until season 4. But him doing that, while it seems evil at the moment, as you go on to learn later, in his mind it was all right, because he just wanted to prove to his family that he could do it. So, something else is the deep themes portrayed. One of the biggest things is freedom. What is freedom? What is the idea of freedom? Is freedom to be able to live happy? Is freedom not being trapped by the government per se? Or whatever else might be trapping whatever you want to do. Another thing is a cycle of hatred between people. It seems no matter what happens, people will always tend to fight each other. No matter who's right, who's wrong, people want war. On my next point is the animation style. The animation style done by Wit Studio and Mappa, both very in detail. Every single scene, each of the action shots, each town, even the eyes of each character is drawn with so much depth that it captures your imagination. Each moment is heartfelt because of how good the animation is. My next point, there's no plot armor and it's extremely unpredictable. As I said, almost any character in the entire story can die. Most of the main cast ends up dying. And even at the very end, the main character ends up dying. So, if you want something that will completely boggle your mind, just watch Attack on Titan. Another thing is any single character could be the bad guy. You never know. My last point is the world building. World building goes from a very small, of just assuming that just three walls, and inside you understand there's a whole nother world. Inside those three walls, they don't have the same kind of technology as people on the outside. And you didn't know they existed until like season 4. So it's stuff like that, those kind of plot twists. The last thing on the world building, it in a way describes our world. Many can say that it compares to North Korea, as North Korea doesn't even really know what's happening in the outside world. Just as the people in Attack on Titan and Paradise Island didn't know what was happening outside. They thought it was just them. So yeah, so once again, conclusion, Attack on Titan is the best story ever, best fiction ever, because of the plot, the characters, the themes, the animation, the lack of plot armor, and the world building and plot twist. Thank y'all very much.